Yeah, good question. So you've been doing it for a year. You've already got consistent flow. You found a little bit of your voice. You know, like your role models. You said Steph is cold is like a big one for you, and you're just trying to figure out what the constraint is now. Do you know, it was around this point for me when I was about 1 year in. I only had a few hundred subscribers that I was wondering the exact same thing as well. Because you see some people who literally start YouTube and like their first two videos, these motherfuckers get to like 5K subs or something. It happens to some people, and other people have like the long, long grind to even 1,000 subscribers. And I remember just like fully thinking about this. Now I would distract myself with like other business models and stuff. I was really into coaching and stuff, so I was spending a lot of time thinking about that. But when I did really focus in on YouTube, it just felt weird. Like I wasn't sure what else I could improve. And then the video blew up, the aesthetic body guide. So it's not that I'm telling you to kind of just wait for luck, but it's almost like to give you like a sense of relief of like you're already on a fantastic journey and the time will come. Now it won't just come passively. You still need to work hard and keep trying to improve. And you know, like there'll be a time when you've just told a slightly better story in a video without even realizing like how much better it was or anything, and that video gets like 20% more views, 10% more retention, and 6 months from now it starts just blowing up for some reason. So it's, you still have to force the gains, but what I'm saying is you've already set up like a fantastic process. You've got out of like the beginner stages where, you know, they don't know what videos to make, how to speak or anything. So now if I was you, I'd be focusing entirely on skills as you are. It's kind of like a boring answer because I'm literally just saying like just keep doing what you're doing. But I would literally just be focusing on skills, doubling down on storytelling, speech skills, social skills, on confidence, leadership, charisma, these things, because it's, this is the season now where you could really level up how you present yourself in the videos. So that's one aspect. I would say like half your time should just go, okay, learn the skills which will make you like seem better on the video, whether it's storytelling or the way you speak or whatever it is. Then I would say now, because of the fact that you're making self-improvement style videos, now would be super valuable for you to go and live more of like a engaging life yourself. Go and do some like some extra stuff that you don't usually do. You could go, for example, take a trip to a part of like the city that you've never even been to before, just for the sake of adventure. Go and set some weird goal of like, I'm gonna go and speak to 10 people today. It's weird, it's uncomfortable, but it's like that's actually like going to like add to your life experience, your wisdom, your knowledge, and like the depth of character that you have, where suddenly you're not just going to be like an average young guy who makes videos and everything, where you're going to be like a guy who's actually doing like very different things. You probably don't know a single person who actually does something like that, who like goes to like not just cold approach women, but like who wants to go and create a story for himself. That's what I'd be focusing on, these two things. Double down on the skills that you think that you can present on YouTube, and also go and do some things in your real life that will be better stories for you to tell onto YouTube. Now, this doesn't mean to go and do anything stupid, by the way. So just because every now and then someone asks me this, like, oh, but you know, Hamza, you spoke a lot about like taking drugs and stuff. So do you think I should just take drugs just so I'm like, what the fuck? Like, no, that's not how it works. It's, you know, the idea is I'm passing on my wisdom of the mistakes that I've made. Doesn't mean that you go down the same footsteps as me. It means that like if I've stepped into the puddle and I'm telling you watch out for the puddle, jump over the puddle. That's the point of like me passing on my wisdom. So it's like, okay, you've jumped over the mistakes that I've made. Now you go take a step faster than me and go and do something of your own experiences. You've got like some real life personal goals. So this doesn't mean, for example, that you go and date like a hoe just for the experience of like being able to, because you've learned from the guys online who are telling you not to do that. So it's like you go and date the woman who you still think is like right for you, but inside of that, you'll still have the learning lessons and the story. Would you consider recording yourself cold approaching? Because there's not many guys who are doing that, and I know for a fact that that type of content gets a lot more views. If it obviously you've got to be okay with it yourself and everything, but if you recorded yourself, hidden mic and stuff, and you can tell the girl afterwards, oh yeah, by the way, you know, it's just a video. But it's just an idea that popped into my mind because I know those videos get a lot of views. Yeah, thank you for coming up today, bro.